Pet Salon carries from an American natural premium pet food made in Wisconsin, along with tasty treats for your pets and cute gifts for your two-legged friends. Shop local and support businesses that make this broadcast possible. Shop Personal Touch Pet Salon Monday through Saturday and visit Personal Touch Pet Salon on Facebook. All right, welcome in, everybody. For those of you just joining us, it's 22-6. Westfield with an early lead. They've got 5 threes in the first 9 minutes of play. Once again, my name's Cale Jacoby alongside Mike Wenlett doing the production tonight as Auburndale at 19-7, down 16 to the 25-1 Westfield Pioneers. Again, the winner of this game will play in the sectional final, I believe at Appleton East, against St. Mary Catholic or Bonduelle. The winner of that one will be Auburndale ball, I believe. Yes, it will be. Coach Aui trying to figure things out in that timeout with his Eagles. And Ertl finds Krings, right wing. Krings drives. Kicks outside for Ertl. Ertl with a lane inside. The tough finish. It's good. Josie Ertl with 6 early points. 6 of the 8 Auburndale points for Ertl. And Schowen. Auburndale now switches to a zone. Looks like a 2-3. And so Auburndale switching to a 2-3 zone out of the timeout. Into the corner for Schowen. And it always takes a little bit, usually at least, for teams to figure out a new defense. And Auburndale making this shift should at least get the Pioneers out of their rhythm for a minute or two. And we'll see how the Pioneers handle it after that. But speaking of that, a turnover right away. 3 turnovers for Westfield. Anna Marie Aui the other way. Right wing to Grimm. Back to Aui. The jumper for Schulte is too strong. No good. Can't get the kind of roll for Hope Schulte. Schowen the other way into the corner for Sydney Hoffa. Back to Schowen. She goes baseline. Little runner is good. Hattie Schowen with the under control finish. 7 points for Hattie Schowen. Aui skips it over to Grimm. And the skip pass to Ertl. Ertl steps through. Tough shot. She's fouled on the shot, and she will go to the line for 2 free throws. And that one's going to be on Kimberly Singbush. That's her second. Team 7th. Looking at Auburndale there. Ertl sinks the free throw. So Ertl now with 7. She's got it going here tonight for the Eagles. And Ertl knocks them both down. 8 of the 10 Auburndale points. 14-point Westfield lead. Schowen runs point. Kicks outside right wing. It's Trista Drew. Trista Drew, the skip pass back to Schowen. Top of the key, it's Lentz outside for Drew. Drew skips over Schowen. Now the right wing pass to Trista Drew. And again, Westfield, the switch to the 2-3 is at least confusing Westfield for now, as it's 2 turnovers and 2 possessions with that and another foul. Trista Drew, she picks up her second. There's one area Westfield has really hurt themselves. It's in fouls. They've got 8 already. They've got 3 players with 2 apiece. Trista Drew's got 2. Brandy Lentz has 2. And Kimberly Singbush has 2 as well. It's 2 starters for the Pioneers with 2 fouls. They're both on the floor. Aui, good on the free throw. She's got 3.
Aui with the bonus throw for the line.
And Aui goes 2 for 2. 4 points now for Anna Marie Aui. It's the Pioneers the other way. Schowen. Inside, it's Drew. Outside for Hoffa. Into the corner, Schowen. Almost another turnover. The baseline shot deflected away. Carly Drew has it rejected. And it's Auburndale the other way. They've got 3 straight stops in that 2-3 zone. Grimm, an open right wing 3. It's on point, and it's good. Ashlyn Grimm from downtown, and it's back to a single-digit game, 24-15. The Pioneers lead. Auburndale has stormed back. And it's really been since since that timeout, they switched to the zone defense. 2-3 zone to be exact. Westfield has struggled to figure this out. Auburndale getting their hands on a lot of passes here. Schowen just trying to get Westfield back in rhythm. Inside, the layup up and good. And a whistle, it's good from Brandy Lentz. And we will step aside and be back with more sectional semifinal action after this on Zaleski Sports.
From first contact at Dental Clinic of Marshfield, their dentists are committed to your individual attention and strive to provide personalized oral health care. They work hard to create the ultimate stress-free and comfortable dental experience. It is their mission to educate and provide the patients with the best dental care in central Wisconsin. Whether you're looking for information on implants, teeth whitening, crowns, orthodontics, dentures, or any dental service, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has it for you. You can book your appointment online at dentalclinicofmarshfield.com or give them a call at one of their 3 locations in Marshfield, Stratford, or Neillsville today.
Welcome back, everybody. The Westfield Pioneers lead the Auburndale Eagles 26-15 with 6 minutes left here in the first half. Auburndale has stormed back. They're down by as many as 14. Westfield just scored. Back to Owie, right wing. Inside, outside for Grimm. Could you get another 3? That one's too strong. And it's the Pioneers the other way. In the post, deflected, and a foul, or no, a kickball. We had a kickball call. Possession will stay with the Pioneers. Schowen, defended by Krings. Left wing to Carly Drew. Drew's got 8 early on in this one. And Carly Drew averaging 19.5 a game. Leads the Pioneers in scoring this season. Hoffa, left wing. But again, this Westfield offense has really been stagnant against this 2-3 zone of Auburndale. They've got 2 points in 4 possessions against it, and their possessions have looked a lot like this, just swinging the ball, trying to be patient. But a few times it's resulted in turnovers. Hoffa, the skip pass to Schowen, top of the key. Back to Schowen, left wing. Inside, Hoffa, the tough shot. That's short. Rebound for Grimm. Grimm the other way as Westfield sets their defense. Inside to Schulte, a tough jump shot. It's good from Hope Schulte. She's on the board for the first time tonight, and it's back to a 9-point lead. Inside, count it, and 1 for Brandy Lentz. Lentz has been the one against the 2-3 zone. She's just kind of backed in there, gotten some position underneath the basket, and been able to score against the 2-3.
14th foul for Auburndale.
And Lentz to the line for the first time tonight. And she knocks down the free throw. 5 points for Brandy Lentz. Awi will bring it up. High pass to Krings. Krings skips it back to Awi. Awi the other way, back to Krings. Into the corner for Hamas. Hamas back to Krings. Now Grimm, high post into Awi in the corner. Both teams to the 2-3 zone now. Krings in the corner. Awi will go baseline. The tough shot off the glass, and it rolls in. Took about 15 rolls around the basket before it wanted to go in, but nonetheless, it's 6 points for Anna Marie Awi. Schowen runs point, defended by Krings. Kicks right wing for Hoffa. Left wing, it's Carly Drew. Into the corner, Schowen. Left wing, Carly Drew wide open for 3, and another one for Carly Drew. And you know if Carly Drew gets that open from 3, it's almost a layup. She's 3 for 4 from downtown with 11 points. High post at Schulte. Outside to Krings. Now Hamas right wing. High post Schulte. Auburndale working their way against this 2-3. Deflected away. Hamas comes up with it. Hamas inside. Schulte Back outside for Owie. Drew defending. And this zone of Westfield working its magic here as Hamas tries the corner three. That's no good. Rebound for Lentz. It's the Pioneers the other way. Schowen. May have had Drew cutting, but as the ball kicks back out to Lentz. Now Hoffa in the corner for Drew. And Schowen, the pump fake, finds the lane. Another runner for Schowen, no good. A rebound for Grimm. That's Schowen's first missed shot. She was 3 for 3 with 7 points. Krings, left wing three, that's too strong. Krings has been strong with both for threes here tonight. Right wing, it's Schowen. Schowen rather into Lentz in the post again. Back to Schowen outside. Drew, another three, left wing, that's too strong. Lentz on the rebound though, and it'll be an extra possession for the Pioneers as they get baseline to Hoffa. Schowen, 4-3, no good on the line drive. And Schulte, I think, may have thought she had the ball. Lentz tried to go after it, but Schulte able to come up with it. And a foul. And we'll see if this is on for Westfield. I think they got it on Carly Drew. And that's Carly Drew's second personal. So you got 3 starters for the Pioneers with 2 fouls. 4 players overall for the Pioneers with 2 fouls. And it will be Owie to the line shooting bonus free throws. Owie knocks down the first. She's got 7. Owie knocks down both free throws. She's now got 8, and it's an 11-point Westfield lead. Now every time Auburndale's kind of got it down to this 11-9 point mark, Westfield's been able to answer. Not this time. It's a turnover. Ertl the other way, all the way to the basket. Tough finish. She'll go to the line for 2 free throws. Josie Ertl. And I think they're going to get Schowen. And they do, and that is Hattie Schowen's second personal. We've got 5 Pioneers with 2 fouls. That's going to be something to keep in mind as Ertl misses the first free throw. Ertl with 8, and she knocks down the second. Now with 9, leads the Eagles in scoring tonight. It's our Highlight House player of the game against Iowa Scandinavia with Jason Zaleski talking to Ertl after the game. Into the corner for Schowen. Schowen outside. Sengbush. And a dangerous pass makes it to Hoffa. Back to Schowen outside in the corner. Schowen, Hamas defending. Long possession here for the Pioneers. I'm sure Coach Schowen would rather have that than the turnovers that were happening before, as it's almost another one and very close to an over and back. Schowen. Westfield might just be content to hold for 1 shot with 50 seconds left in the half. No, inside it's Hoffa. Tough finish. It's good for Nadia Hoffa. She's got 6. And it's Auburndale with 40 seconds. Owie, the open step-in 3, misses it. Hamas goes for the board, and possession stays with Auburndale. Off the hustle from Leah Hamas. And 34 seconds left. You got to think Auburndale might hold for 1 shot with 30 seconds. Down by 12. Krings out to Hamas. Top of the key for Grimm. Left wing, it's Krings. Krings goes baseline. The tough shot is strong. And Westfield will now get the last shot, we would assume. Schowen. Ertl playing deep beyond the 3-point line. Howen. And Howen got faked up with the crowd there, it looked like, with the time. Hamas is going to have one at the buzzer. That's short. And at the end of the first half, the Westfield Pioneers lead the Auburndale Eagles 34 to 22 in this sectional semifinal action. With that, we will step aside, have a little halftime breakdown, and be back with more sectional semifinal action right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Chili Implement, located just north of Highway 10 in Chili, is your place for Kubota zero-turn mowers. If your lawn is big or small, we have all the lawn care solutions for you. Check out our 60-inch deck. Kubota powerful, precise, proven. Chili Implement is your choice for Kubota, Case IH, and Gale. Chili Implement, open 6 days a week to serve you. Chili Implement. Chili Implement, located just north of Highway 10 in Chili, is your place for Kubota's. Bauer & Fine Business Technologies is your complete office technology solution. For 60 years, Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been serving school districts, municipalities, counties, religious organizations, and businesses in Wisconsin and beyond. Visit b-bt.com and let Bauer & Fine Business Technologies be your complete office technology solution. That's b-bt.com.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together. Partners Bank, better together.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better.
Hosting a tournament, running a sports camp, collecting team fees, youth or adult, Tournament Depot offers end-to-end solutions for everything you need to make running your organization a pleasure. Quick registration setup, team management, communication, leaderboard, online updates, simple and or self-check-in. Don't hate the bookkeeping process. Let us help make them painless and quick. Let us show you how easy it can be. Check us out at tournamentdepot.com or call us at 612-524-9981 for information.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, nasonvilledairy.com.
Hi, this is Van Patrick Oates from Rapids Awards and More. People ask, what is the more part of Awards and More? Well, that means that we're more than just an award store. We engrave glass, wood, plastic, guns, Yeti cups, medals, knives, and so much more. We're located on the web at awardsandmore.us. And if you're in the Wisconsin Rapids area, visit our physical store at 1210 Pepper Avenue or check us out on Facebook. Rapids Awards and More than just awards.
All right, welcome back, everybody. It's halftime. 5 minutes left on the halftime clock. 34 to 32. 34 to 32. It's Westfield with the lead. As Westfield got off to that strong start, we'll go through a quick scoring breakdown here. Leading the way for Westfield, it's Carly Drew. She has got 11 at halftime. Then it's Hattie Schowen. She has got 7 for Westfield. Trista Drew has 2. Nadia Hoffa has 6. Brandy Lentz with 4. And Kimberly Sengbush with 3. And I had one foul incorrect here on my scorebook. Kimberly Sengbush only has 2. Trista Drew has 3 fouls going into halftime. I had one for Sengbush. Should have been for Trista Drew. So Trista Drew with 3 fouls for Westfield. Hattie Schowen has 2. Carly Drew has 2. Brandy Lentz has 2. And Kimberly Sengbush has 1 for the Pioneers. And for Auburndale, leading the way, it's been Josie Ertl from the start. She's got 9 points alongside Anna Marie Owie. Owie has 8 here tonight. Hope Schulte's got 2 with that little mid-range jump shot. And Ashlyn Grimm has 3 for the Auburndale Eagles. It's 34-32 at half. We'll step aside one more time and be back with the second half of action right after this, only on Zaleski Sports.
Really got to understand what what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has, you know, my best interest in mind, always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
When you want to win games, you look for an expert. Here's 2-time national champion, Coach Jack Bennett.
I may know a few things about basketball, but I'm a rookie when it comes to vehicles. I trust the team at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers to call.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great childcare you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Welcome back, everybody. It's halftime here at Spash High School. The 1-seeded Westfield Pioneers lead the Auburndale Eagles here in this sectional semifinal action. And before we get to some more basketball, let's hear from our friends over at Fleet Farm. Fleet Farm's hiring event is going on now. All locations are looking to hire. Get competitive pay, flexible scheduling, and a 20% discount for you and your immediate family. Apply online today. Fleet Farm, proudly serving the Midwest since 1955. Also, H&S Manufacturing in Marshfield is hiring. If you are a hard-working individual, then we need you. Do you want a solid company that offers top wages along with a very generous benefits package? Then check out our open positions at H&S. Our benefits include health, dental, life, and disability, plus 401k, cash bonuses, $2 shift bonus, and a substantial vacation plan that has you earning vacation from your very first day. We are looking for welders, painters, and assemblers for both first and second shift. To apply online, Google us at H&S Manufacturing or log on to hsmfgco.com. Back to this one again. It's Westfield up 34-22 on Auburndale. These two teams playing for a chance to play for the state tournament, for a bid into the state tournament. Again, the winner of this game will be playing St. Mary Catholic or Bonduelle in the sectional final tomorrow afternoon. I believe that one's at Appleton East, if I'm not mistaken. And it will be Auburndale basketball out of halftime looking to cut into this 12-point deficit. A little score update. Bonduelle up on St. Mary's 20-15 at halftime. Keep an eye on that one for you. Thanks to Mike for that reporting, as Aui goes to the ground right off the bat. May have been an inadvertent trip, and a turnover for Auburndale. Westfield ball inside. Lentz in the post. She's had her way in there, out to Carly Drew for three, and not the player you want to help off of. Carly Drew for three again. She's got 4 from downtown, 14 in the game for Carly Drew. Krings backdoor to Grimm, and Grimm, an out-of-control layup, no good. And Hamas trying to force a steal, and she just might have. And she tossed it out, tried to save it, battling for it. Possession will stay with the Pioneers. Hattie Schowen runs point here for Westfield. Auburndale still in that 2-3. It did work a little bit better for them. Again, Westfield, we talked about it, that it seemed to confuse Westfield a little bit. Those first 2 or 3 minutes they were against it. And then they started to figure it out, get some shots going. Carly Drew, another open 3. That's too strong. Lentz on the board, and Lentz to the line. Foul on Grace Krings. Her second personal, team first.
For the Eagles, that's her second personal. First team foul this half. At the line, shooting, Brandy Lentz.
And it's Lentz to the line. She's got 5. Misses the first. And Lentz sinks the second free throw. Aui the other way, running point for the Eagles. It's the step back into the corner for Krings. Krings inside, Hamas. And a foul is on Schowen, and that's Schowen's third.
That's the third foul on Hattie Schowen.
That's something to really keep in mind here. Westfield, with the foul pace it's been, as Grimm misses the mid-range shot. Hamas looks like she may go after the board, but wisely steps away. Hoffa outside to Howen. Schowen inside. Hoffa, the 2-point is good. Nadia Hoffa, and she'll go to the line for one more.
Basket's good for Nadia Hoffa.
See if they get on the foul there. Hoffa knocks down the first free throw. And this is the largest lead of the game for Westfield at 17. And the foul was on Ashlyn Grimm, her second. Ertl inside, lost the ball, turnover. Back to Westfield. To increase the lead. Hoffa thought about the 3, back outside to Trista Drew. Drew top of the key for Schowen. Schowen in the corner, back for Drew, the skip pass. It's Carly Drew for 3 again. That one's short. Ertl on the rebound. Ertl the other way. 3 Pioneers around her, and no good on the layup. Back to the Pioneers. Schowen outside for Drew. Trista Drew. Back to Schowen. And Coach Schowen he's rolling with those starters here, even with 3 fouls for 2 of them. Which here in the second half, once you get that 4th, it's very scary, as it's Trista Drew bobbling the pass and missing the 3. And usually if you're bobbling the pass, best to not, if you can't catch it cleanly, as the foul goes on Nadia Hoffa. The only starter without a foul for Westfield up until now. Now she's got 1.
Number 23.
Schowen will check out. And Sydney Hoffa will check in. Aui will bring it up for the Eagles. Kicks left wing for Hamas. Hamas back to Ertl, top of the key, and Westfield back in man-to-man. They've kind of switched around between a 2-3 and a man-to-man throughout this game, as Grimm misses the tough runner. Trista Drew skips it over. Carly Drew. Westfield staying patient here offensively. The mid-range jump shot is short and no good from Nadia Hoffa. Auburndale the other way. They looking to try to cut into this. They haven't scored this half. That's just about a turnover, but a foul instead. The foul will go on Sydney Hoffa, her first personal. Team third. But again, it's been a 7-0 run to start the second half for the Westfield Pioneers.
Sydney Hoffa's first personal.
Krings out to Hamas. Now Grimm, top of the key. Back out to Awi. Awi the stutter step outside to Hasenorl. Into the corner for Grimm. Auburndale's offense just, again, been a little stagnant at a halftime as Hasenorl goes in the post. And she turned it over. 10 Auburndale turnovers. It's Drew in transition. Has it poked away. Comes up with it. The spin layup good from Carly Drew. She's got 16. Awi steps back. It's a 21-point Westfield lead. Inside to Hamas. Outside for Grimm. The open three. That's too long on the shot. And the rebound for Trista Drew. Drew over to Carly Drew. Now right wing. It's Hoffa. Sydney Hoffa. Back to Carly Drew. And if you're Westfield, definitely not going to be in any hurry offensively, as they may have had Drew for a step-in three there, but a little bit late on the pass. Carly Drew high post, now outside for Hoffa. Back to Drew left wing. Krings defending, and Westfield just content to let a bunch of this time go off. Dangerous pass. Drew comes up with it in the corner. It's Trista Drew for three off the top of the backboard. Rebound for Lentz. Lentz gets it back again. And Westfield's got an extra possession. Carly Drew from downtown. It's short. And a battle for the ball. It goes out of bounds, and it will be another extra possession for the Pioneers. Just battling on the glass, especially as Brandy Lentz. It's been all over the offensive glass for Westfield tonight. Auburndale just can't get the ball back. Carly Drew, the step through, Euro step. Pretty move for Carly Drew. She's got 18. 23-point Pioneer lead. Ertl inside, the kick to the corner for Hamas. Back to Grimm inside, and a blocking foul. And we'll see who that goes on. That'll be on Nadia Hoffa. Just her second. And Westfield going to use all their fouls here. There's a timeout on the floor, and we will step aside and be back with more sectional semifinal basketball right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium company-paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Welcome back, everybody. It's 45-22. Westfield up on Auburndale, the 1-2 seed matchup. And it is Auburndale basketball. Ertl to inbound out of the timeout. She's got to get it in. She finds Grimm. But the SP logo, it's poked away, stolen away. Carly Drew, the breakaway layup is good. Off the glass, Carly Drew with 20. The 11th Auburndale turnover. Ertl, baseline, hits the bottom of the backboard, no good. Westfield really pulling away here in the second half. They are now on a 13-0 run to start the second half. They have shut out Auburndale in the second. Top of the key, Shawan. And now this is where playing a 2-3 gets tough. Because at its heart, it's more of a laid-back, protect the paint kind of a defense. And if you're up by 25, Westfield is going to be content to just waste some clock down. So you might see Auburndale go back to man-to-man here shortly. Try to get some traps going, maybe a 1-3-1 zone, try to force some ball pressure, and there's a foul there. Aaliyah Hamas called on the reach. First personal, team third.
For the Auburndale Eagles, 13 foul.
And it's Shawan. Running point. Kicks right wing for Drew. Carly Drew fakes the pass, skips it over to Shawan into the corner for Drew. Drew with a lane baseline, elects to keep it in the corner and stolen away. Hamas with the steal. Grimm back out to Krings. Short corner, Hamas from the mid-range. That's short. Can't get the roll. Shawan on the board. 47-22, the high post for Lentz. Outside Drew, and Westfield clearly in an offense where they're going to waste as much time as they can and wait till they get a layup or just a really good shot. And again, with no shot clock, as that's going to be a turnover, but with no shot clock and you're up by 25, say this every time we see a game like this, there's no point to force anything or try to get a shot up quickly. Grimm in the corner to Hamas, takes the screen from Maui. Back top of the key to Ertl. Ertl back to Hamas, left wing. Hamas takes the ball screen all the way to the basket. Tough runner, short on the finish. And Auburndale really struggling to find something here offensively. But again, credit that Westfield defense. They have played well in a zone defense tonight. They've played well in a man-to-man defense tonight. Apply a lot of ball pressure. And again, they're using their fouls, but again, you get 5 of them per player, and nobody has 4 yet for the Pioneers. As again, the winner of this game, and unless Auburndale makes a absolutely wild comeback, looks like it'll be maybe Westfield. The winner will play the winner of St. Mary Catholic and Bonduelle. Last we checked, Bonduelle was up 20-15 at halftime of that one. And the game is in Wapaka. Thank you, Mike. Missed correctly said Appleton East, and that'll be a turnover for Westfield. And it is a turnover, or excuse me, a travel.
Number 40, and Lily Hasenborough into the game for the Eagles, also into the game.
Some substitutions on the floor. 9:42 left in this one.
And number 4, Kimberly Sinkbush.
24-19. Bonduelle still early in the second half. Make it 30-29 Bonduelle with 12:29 left in the second half of that one. Aui misses the mid-range shot and a foul. I think this is going to go against Auburndale, and it does. And they're going to get Maya Krings on the foul. Her first personal.
The Auburndale Eagles. 4th team foul for Auburndale.
There's the 4th team foul on Auburndale here in the second half. Again, it's been tough for Auburndale to find open shots tonight. But and then when they do get them, again, if a defense is playing well enough on you and you're not getting a lot of open looks or good in rhythm shots, even when you get those shots, a lot of times they're still not going to go in because you're not in rhythm shooting the basketball. It's Drew, left wing, kicks to the corner for Hoffa. Hoffa, the runner, she's fouled, and it'll be 2 free throws for Nadia Hoffa. They get Ashlyn Grimm on the foul. That's her 3rd personal, team 5th. And the first free throw no good from Nadia Hoffa. Hoffa's got 9 points in this one. Again, it's Carly Drew leading the way for both sides here tonight. She's got 20, right on par with her average of 19.5 on the season. Again, Aui, leading scorer for the Eagles. She's got 8. Leading scorer on the season, that is. Tonight, Auburndale's leading scorer is Ertl with 9. But again, Auburndale still looking for their first points of the second half, and Aui is going to go to the line and try to get just that. So just an unbelievable run. If it's going to end with a free throw make here. It's a 14-0 run to start the second half for the Pioneers, and that is where it'll end, 14-1. On the free throw from Aui.
Back into the game for Westfield.
Some more substitutions as
Leah Hamas into the game for
looks like Shawan comes back in. Aaliyah Hamas back into the game for the Eagles as well. Aui misses the free throw. And it's Shawan the other way for the Pioneers, 48-23. Right wing. Lentz thought about the three, has the lane to the basket. Tough layup is good. What a move from Brandy Lentz. She's got 8. It's 50 for the Pioneers. Aui with the quick jab. Back out to Krings. Now Hamas, right wing. Hamas to Krings on the mid-range. No good on the shot. And back the other way for the Pioneers. Into the corner. Trista Drew. Top of the key for Carly Drew. And again, these Pioneers have done a much better job of not getting into foul trouble here in the second half. Into there. Hoffa back to Shawan. And Westfield just really looking to milk the clock here as we're under just about 7.5 minutes to play in this one, and a foul. They're going to get Hasenorl on the foul.
Lily Hasenorl with the foul. Her first 16 foul. Into the game for the Eagles.
It's her first personal, team 6th, and Westfield will be in the bonus for the remainder of the game as well. Carly Drew, another 3, it's good. Carly Drew has got it going tonight. She's got 23, and it's a 30-point Westfield lead as they have jumped all over the Eagles here in the second half with a 19-1 run to start the second half. Hasenorl from downtown, that's too strong. Lentz on the board. And it looks like it's going to be Westfield moving on to Wapaka tomorrow in the sectional final. Lentz outside to Shawan. Right wing. Hoffa back outside. And this Westfield team, again, just looking to waste the clock. Their work has really already been done. And Shawan all the way to the basket for another 2. 55-23 Westfield. Schulte goes baseline, has it poked out of bounds. Possession will stay with the Eagles. Ertl inbound, gets it in to Hamas, outside for Krings. Back to Hamas, right wing. And the shot's up and good. A 3.
Three-pointer, Aaliyah Hamas.
For Aaliyah Hamas. She's on the board for the first time tonight. Inside, shot up and good. It's Carly Drew again. Carly Drew now with 25. And she's doing it at an efficient clip here tonight. She is 10 for 15 from the field and 25 points. Hasenorl from the mid-range. That is short. Lentz on the board. Lentz has been all over the glass tonight for the Pioneers. .5:20 remaining in this one, and a whistle and a travel on Westfield. And Hawkins Ash CPAs is the certified public accounting firm that is big enough to serve you but small enough to care. Accounting professionals in the firm's Marshfield office provide local tax and accounting services and are backed with the resources and support of 9 other offices and more. than 150 team members. Contact Hawkins Ash CPAs in Marshfield for all your tax and accounting needs, or visit them online at hawkinsash.cpa to learn more. Turnover for Auburndale. 12. Showen with it. Outside, it's Trista Drew. Left wing to Hoffa. Back to Showen, defended by Hamas. Under 5 minutes to play. Showen, Hamas playing some tough defense out there. Kicks it out to Lentz. Lentz back outside to Trista Drew, and it's Showen back at the top, and Westfield doing another nice job of just keeping the ball in their possession, milking some clock. Drew with it. As we hear from our friends at Spectrum Benefit. Spectrum Benefit Solutions with offices located throughout central Wisconsin. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. Thomas on the foul, Showen to the line for bonus free throws, and the first is good. Showen with 10. Hamas with 2 fouls. Again, team 7th. And a full timeout. We'll step aside. Be back with the final 4:16 after this on Zaleski Sports.
We're all different, but we all want great health insurance. See why we're rated #1 in service, coverage, and affordability in central Wisconsin.
Welcome back, everybody, to sectional semifinal basketball here on Zaleski Sports. Cale Jacoby alongside Mike Wendlandt doing the production here tonight. 58-26. Westfield leads with 4:20. Westfield is going to be on their way to Apaka tomorrow, as Showen knocks down both free throws. She's got 11, had herself a nice night. Owie over to Krings. Another reminder, stay tuned for the Nasonville Dairy post-game show at the conclusion of this game. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Go to nasonvilledairy.com. As be sure to stay tuned with that. We will have live post-game interviews, and we'll be talking with head coach of Westfield, Luke Showen, as well as our Highlight House player of the game, Carly Drew. So be sure to stay tuned for that Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Hamas, right wing. And Hamas back out to Owie. Auburndale just trying to put a little bit of a run together at the end, but it'll be a travel on Owie, and Auburndale likely going to end at 19-10 as we check in with Bonduel and St. Mary Catholic. Bonduel leads 42-35 on St. Mary Catholic with 6:41 left to play in that one, so that one's still a ways to go, but Bonduel has held the lead, held a slight lead in that game throughout, it looks like. So we may well have, we know we're going to have Westfield tomorrow in the sectional final. Maybe Westfield Bonduel with a chance to play into the state tournament. Carly Drew outside, and this Westfield team, again, the outside it might seem easy to sit here at the end of the game and hold the ball, but it's really not. The other team is constantly going for steals. They're playing more aggressively than normal, and Westfield is still able to control the ball here and take some time off the clock as Showen, the no-look pass out of bounds, and a turnover. So as I say that Westfield's doing a nice job not turning it over, turn it over. And it's Auburndale basketball. Leah Hamas will bring it up under 3 minutes to play, 59-26. As Auburndale has scored 4 points here in the second half. It has been quite the dominant performance for Westfield here in the second. In the first half, it looked like the Eagles were starting to get something going. But here in the second, Westfield has really just clamped down defensively and made it very difficult on the Eagles as Hamas misses the three. Look at a second half scoring margin here. It's been 25-4. Westfield has taken over in the second half. 25-4. It was 34-22 at half. 2 minutes left, and this Westfield crowd is on their feet. The student section into it. Hoffa, right wing to Schowen. This Westfield crowd really on their feet here. Now you see some of the parents, some of the other fans applauding this Westfield team as they're going to head to the sectional finals. We see some substitutions coming in for the Pioneers. They're going to have an all-new 5 out there. All new 5 about to come in for Westfield. 1:20 left. And Westfield still just wasting some clock off. They've had the ball for over a minute. Over a minute, and it's been, you can really look at the defensive side of the ball for Westfield. I mean, really they've had it going on both sides, especially here in the second half. But defensively, for sure, now here in the second, they've actually scored fewer points. A lot of that has to do with the fact they're taking a lot more time off the clock with their possessions, but defensively they have been outstanding here in the second half. And some substitutions, and told I may have misspoke. For some reason I was thinking that it was Saturday tomorrow, mistakenly. But yes, sectional final is Saturday. Mistakenly thought it was Friday today. Weird. But it'll be back to Auburndale. Schowen, the foul, and Owie will head to the line for a couple of free throws. And they get Hattie Schowen the foul, her 4th personal foul. And Owie misses the free throw. So look at Auburndale's season this year. They're going to finish the year 19-8 overall. They were 11-5 in the Merriwood South. They finished 2nd in the Merriwood South behind only Assumption. And that'll be, tonight will be the end of the Eagles season. With just one senior for Auburndale, that's Aaliyah Hamas. Will be graduating after this year. The rest of the team will be back next season as Westfield commits a turnover double dribble. Again, another reminder to stay tuned for the Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Go to NasonvilleDairy.com. Owie inside, misses the layup, tough shot. And again, we will be sure to stay tuned for that. We will have live on the floor interviews with head coach of the Westfield Pioneers, Luke Schowen, as well as their Highlight House player of the game, Carly Drew. So stay tuned for that in your Nasonville Dairy post-game show. As with 12 seconds left, Schulte's going to foul her 2nd. As she fouls Sydney Hoffa there. And Hoffa misses the only shot. Back to Auburndale with 6 seconds. We'll see if they can get up a shot. It's Krings, and it's good, but that will do it. The Westfield Pioneers are moving on. They take down the Auburndale Eagles 59-29. Here in sectional semifinals, they will be playing the winner of Bonduel and St. Mary Catholic on Saturday in Wapaka. But it's Westfield over Auburndale, 59-29. We'll step aside and be back with your Nasonville Dairy postgame show right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com. All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers cheese, pizza cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflettieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our 40% or high 30s.
I mean, stuff. They're probably gonna go. Yeah. Looks like Bonduel might. Yep, see ya. All right, welcome back, everybody. It's time now for the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. We're waiting for Coach Schowen here to come out, and Carly Drew as well, our Highlight House player of the game, as it was a 59-29 Westfield win here tonight against the Auburndale Eagles, and it was the shooting of Westfield here tonight. It was the defense, especially in that second half. They allowed just 2 second-half points by the Auburndale Eagles, as looks like Coach Schowen might be coming out here shortly for us. Oh, and there's Coach. 1 second. All right, there we go. All right, we got Coach Schowen here. Coach, Cale Scobie with Zaleski Sports.
Hey, Cale, how you doing?
Our camera's right up there. First of all, congrats on the win here tonight, Coach.
Thank you.
So you get a big win here tonight in the sectional semifinals. You're heading to sectional finals on Saturday. I guess talk a little bit about this game. It was a 12-point game at halftime. You guys held them to 7 points in the second half. Talk about your defense tonight.
Yeah, first half we came out. I always like trying to do some trapping and some fancy stuff to try to get some easy buckets, and we did that. We built a nice lead, and basketball is a game of runs, and we had that. I don't know what the score was, but then they went on a little run to, I guess, cut it to 10 or 12 at the first half. And then the second half, I just told the girls, I said, hey, man-to-man defense is what's going to get you the state tournament, and what's going to, what we got to hang our hat on. We've hung our hat on man-to-man all season long. We're obviously we played pretty good there in the second half. They had a point at the 10-minute mark, and they hit a 3 at maybe the 6-minute mark, and then a couple baskets there at the end. And Auburndale's all season long been a fair offensive team, and for us to really kind of lock them up there, I told the girls in the locker room just now, I said, I don't know what you did, but it worked, and it was nice to watch. So yeah, our defense was really good tonight.
All right, and then flipping it over to the offensive side, you guys had it going right away, it looked like, and then it looked like Auburndale shifted to a zone there, 2-3 zone. Took you a few minutes, but after that, it looks like you guys really figured it out, and Carly started hitting threes. A lot of your guys started hitting threes. Talk about your offense and how you kind of adjusted to that defensive switch.
Yeah, our without saying too much, we struggled against a 2-3 in the last couple of games, and then we had some foul trouble where we had some girls out, and we were running with girls in some different spots than they're really used to, and that got us a little stagnant. But second half, I said, hey, let's pull it out a little bit. You know, when you're up 15, you can milk some clock, make them come out and guard you, and then Carly can find a way to score, and all 5 of our starters can find a way to score, and we played a great second half, and here we are.
All right, and then real quick, Coach, doesn't look like we have a winner of Bonduelle St. Mary Catholic yet, but what are your thoughts heading into the sectional final going on Saturday, either team you play?
In sectionals, everybody's good, right? You're all coming out of your regional as a champion. I've seen both of those teams. I feel like they're both solid teams, good programs. We know it's like playing a big game. We made it there last year, and never take that for granted. But it'll be a battle, whoever we play, and we're looking forward to it. Got a great opportunity, right? 8 teams left to play,
yeah.
So.
Well, congratulations, Coach. Thanks for joining me. And if you could grab Carly for me, I don't know if she came out yet, but if I could grab Carly Drew for a quick interview. I don't know where she's at. If you could help me out with that, that'd be awesome. Thank you. All right, so Coach is gonna go grab Carly Drew for us here tonight. Our highlight house player of the game, Carly Drew. She had 25 points tonight. 14 of those came in the second half. And as we wait for that, and I think she's coming out here now. I think we're going to have her. And Carly Drew, congratulations on the win. First of all, Cale Scobie with Zaleski Sports. So I guess my first question for you is just, how does it feel to advance another round here in the playoffs?
Feels great to be part of a team that can do this kind of stuff.
Yeah, and then defensively tonight, you guys held Auburndale for a long time. It was 2 points in that second half, and it ended up being 7 by the end of the game. But what did you guys do well defensively in the second half?
I think we played well as a team, and our communication really came together, and we just knew where to pick apart and get to it.
All right, and then you came out to start the game. You guys were doing pretty well offensively. It looked like Auburndale shifted to a 2-3 zone there, and it kind of forced you guys into a couple turnovers. But after that, it seems like you guys really hit your stride again. I guess what adjustments did you make, or what kind of comfortability came from time against that in this one?
I think we all just started to believe in each other and know that we could do it. We just had to focus in and get the job done.
All right, and then you guys shot pretty well yourself. You shot pretty well. You had 25 points tonight. I believe 4 or 5 threes here tonight as well. Talk about your performance tonight and your team's offensive performance overall.
I think we shot the ball really well, especially since we're in a gym that we're not used to, and just walking around court pregame helped a lot too.
All right, and then you're going to be playing the sectional final Saturday. Talk a little bit about your confidence level in this team and how you guys are going to be able to advance another round.
I definitely think we can do it. We just have to believe in each other because we all know we can. We just have to have the right mindset.
All right, so then I'm going to give you the microphone now. And the last thing I'm going to have you do, you see Mike up there with our camera?
Yeah.
I'm going to count you down from 3, 2, 1. Just have you say, I'm Carly Drew and I'm in the house. Okay. Sound good? Okay. All right, 3, 2, 1.
I'm Carly Drew and I'm in the house.
All right, awesome. Thanks a lot. Congrats on the win. All right, so that was Carly Drew, our Highlight House player of the game here tonight as Westfield gets a dominant win against Auburndale here in the sectional semifinal. 59-29, Westfield gets the win. They'll advance to the sectional final to play the winner of Bonduelle and St. Mary Catholic. So again, 59-29, Westfield here tonight. They advance. Auburndale's season ends. They finished the year 19-8 on the season. And with that, that will bring us to the end of our Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Go to nasonvilledairy.com. So with that, I want to thank you all for joining us here on Zaleski Sports tonight. And as we continue our playoff coverage, boys regional basketball, girls sectional basketball again tonight as well. We want to thank you all for joining us. From myself, Cale Jacoby, alongside Mike Wenlett doing the production here tonight. Thank you for joining us. We will see you next time right here on Zaleski Sports.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted Best Pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli, bacon, cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118.